everybody, BGNews here. We're at Essen Spiel 2013 at the booth of AEG Games here with Mark. Hello, Mark.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, it's been hectic. How about you?
Oh, it's been really busy. We sold out of 3 of our games on Friday.
Which is really nice.
It's good. It's good news and it's bad news, right? We're really sorry for the people who've come up on Saturday looking to buy a couple of the games we had. Train sold out, Love Letter sold out, Guildhall sold out. So we hate to disappoint customers, right? But it's good that those games have done so well and been very popular.
First come, first served.
Yeah, fortunately we kind of had a bit of a bonus for people who did come today though, because we managed to get one of our new releases in and just started selling it today, and it's doing really well, and that's the game I'm going to talk to you about, Cheaty Mages. So
this is great, so let's go see Cheaty Mages then.
Okay. So Cheaty Mages is one of our smaller games. Comes in a small package. It's by the designer of Love Letter, Seiji Kanai. So it's one of his games, and it's a game about betting on monsters fighting in an arena. The monsters are basically represented by cards. Each monster has a power, and it has a gold value that you win if the monster wins in the combat. The higher the power of the monster, the lower the gold that you win, because obviously it's got a better chance of winning. And each player kind of represents a mage who is secretly sat in the arena crowd and has bet on the outcome. Okay. And rather than just sitting back and watching the fight, you're sort of surreptitiously trying to affect the outcome by casting spells from within the crowd to make certain monsters perform better and do better. So the way the game works is you put 5 monsters out, you place a number of bets. The more bets you place, the worse odds you get. So if you just bet on one monster and risk everything on that monster winning, you'll get a good payback. If you bet on 2 or 3 monsters, you get less of a payback. You have a handful of cards, and the cards are made up of spell cards, which I have here. There are 3 kinds of spell cards. There are direct spells, there are enchant spells. I was looking for a direct spell here, and there are support spells. So a card like this one is a direct spell. So direct spells you place face up. You put them in front of the monster, and this one, for example, gives a monster +6 power. So if you had secretly bet on a weak monster, this is a sort of spell you might use in order to try and boost it. The enchant spells are played face down, so they represent some hidden information. Only the player that actually played the spell knows what's down there, and so this one is a +4, but nobody knows that I put this boost down. And because some of the spells give minuses as well as positives, you can bump a creature up and down. The third sort of spell is support spells, and they kind of have in-game effects. So you can dispel somebody else's card, or you can rearrange your bet on the sly, or you can do other little effects which change things. At its heart, it's a very simple, very easy game, and it's another one of those games. I mean, I think a lot like Love Letter, right, where all the fun's in the play. The twist on all of this is during each round of combat there is a judge. And some judges are more tolerant than others of the amount of magic that goes in there. Each of the spells that is used has a sort of mana cost. So this is a number in the top left-hand corner here. So this has a mana cost of 6. This has a mana cost of 4. Judges will effectively eliminate monsters or dispel the spells used off them if the mana cost gets too high. But of course, you don't always know because it's played face down. So sometimes you can cause a monster to lose or do better by actually just putting too many spells on it. And the whole time you're trying to figure out whether somebody else is trying to negatively affect a monster, whether they're bluffing, what they're doing. And so you're trying to counter their strategy as well. The other thing is the game's played over 3 rounds. You draw a number of cards at the end of the round depending on the number of players. But you can play as many cards as you want on any given round of combat. So you have to kind of manage your hand a little bit as well, because if you go all in on the first round and play a lot of cards, you may get a good result in the end, but then you're going to have less cards for the second and third round. Same thing if you don't put enough effort into the first round, it's okay to hang back, but you're staking everything on the end. But I guess if you're watching everybody else fight over the first round, that may be a good strategy. So it's a simple game. You're just trying to boost or reduce the power of the monsters, but there's a lot of tactics in terms of how you interact with the other players.
Sounds very interesting. Fast-paced game.
It is a fast-paced game. I would say a game on average would take about 30 minutes, so it's not a long game. It plays up to 6 players, so it plays pretty much that quickly with 6 players.
That's
as well.
great.
So yeah, fast, fun. You know, the sort of game you sit around, you have a lot of laughs, but enough tactics in it to keep you engaged right the way through. So yeah.
This is great. So new game from AEG, Cheaty Mages, everybody. Thank you very much, Mark, for having you here.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Bye.